Hello guys. It is Bruce here. Welcome to my channel. This is how I made my entry to Alternate Realities Challenge. I entered challenge on last 4 days, with 4 months of 3D work experience, never done any project like this before. So I had no idea what I am getting myself into, but I knew I am going to enjoy the ride. Immediately as I learned rules, I had an idea of what I am going to make. As I never created a character before, I had to make sure I can make it work, so that is what I started with. I downloaded Ready Mesh with Rig, and modeled on it a suit that would make sense for my cyberpunk apocalyptic scene. I was very happy with what I was able to make, as my experience with modeling is also very small. Then I tried to make it move. And WHAAAAAAT is this? To solve this problem, I tried 3 different ways of rigging and pairing animation. None of them worked. And I downloaded new character from Mixamo, remodeled suit for him, changed some textures, and after some experimenting with different rig pairing techniques, it finally moved as it should have been in the beginning. Hurrah, this is a big win. Took me 5 hours to solve this problem. Now is time to make something to carry for character. I downloaded girl model, put it into box and used clothes simulation to cover her with plate. After couple of hours experimenting, it worked well enough and I was finally able to test my ultra super cool amazing concept. This was just the beginning and already a day 2. I made some building out of usual boxes and added to them some custom textures I made before for another project of mine. Using cloner and random effect, I scattered them in the background. My idea was to destroy planet on background, and have a wave of destruction getting closer and closer to character, as he is trying to save himself and what is left of his family after war. I know, what a happy concept I have. At first try whole destruction looked lame and not real at all, but I proved to myself that this can work. All I need is another month of work and a lot newbie luck. So I immediately started with modeling something that character could walk to, as a goal. For me it was to win a contest with 2,401 contestant as a fresh 3D artist with experience in this area as much as 4-year-old has in dating. I also found nice shuttle model on internet and decided to use it, as well as some building, that I planned to crush it into. After which it was all in the hand of Voronoi Fracture. Love this tool, love destruction, love simulation. Was it wise to simulate destruction having only 2 days left? No, of course not, but I did it anyway. So I made a rocket of some kind, experimented with different robot models I have found, none of which worked the way I wanted, so Mixamo saved me again. I got stock robot from there with animation that reminded me of what I had in my head, but worst, just much more plain. I had no time for that aspect, as I had to simulate destruction, a lot of destruction, and as you already know, I love destruction. So about 6 hours of testing and simulating to get the right results, and I was ready for next test render. I had to make sure that background breaks at the right time, with right amount of force, so it looks more natural with building destruction, and does not cover up the planet on background as that would be against the rules. It was not easy, but it was fun and very rewarding. Because I loved destruction. Now it was a day before time limit and I knew that render would take around 12 hours, so I started filling up scenery with more details, like destructed building and robots. You might ask why? Well, because I loved destruction. I worked on ground modeling, texture quality, added neon sign to the building, to get some new light and color into that corner, changed building texture, to much more suiting scene tone, added some particles effect that I bet nobody noticed, added blood on girl model and covering plane, modeled some frighting killing machines for background, did some more destruction simulation and was ready for last render.
Just leave it.
No! These people are exactly!
Oh, I also added some sound for more immersive viewer experience. What an amazing job. Well done. Wait, what was that? So many small mistakes. I had to fix them, make everything work as good as possible, and set new render for night. If I make it on time, I will send new one, if not, then this. So I fixed robot model issues, added some element to foreground, which spoiler alert. I ruined with After Effects, flare lenses, gradients and other stuff. But I was very exited, extremely tired and out of time. But I truly loved what I made and was very proud of even finishing it. Until I sent it, work was done, out of my hands in the competition. Only then I noticed how girl's body is getting through cover sometimes, and robot animation is weird, resetting itself in the middle of video. I had no time to change anything, and I was still happy I managed to figure out how to fix inner textures in Voronoi fracture. Of course I added some more destructed robots for shuttle to hit, details to building, like inner floor that no body saw, and made sure that super scary killing machines from background that added some dynamic lights into the scene, are getting destroyed in time. I also rendered out some destruction specially for you. Why am I lying? I did it for myself, as I love destruction. And this is finale render, and after that, After Effects.
Just leave it. No! These people are sackling!
That was amazing journey for me. I will continue developing my skills, and will post it here on this channel, so if you like what you saw, like and subscribe. Also on my Patreon I post every day my work in progress and some high-resolution artwork, so check it out and have a great day. This was Bruce, and I am out.